Hey everyone, Pokemon Master 556 here, and today I have a PSA 9 sales video of a whole bunch of my Pokemon cards. As you can see, there's quite some massive stacks over here. There should be a PSA 10 video already posted for sales stuff before this video goes up. Granted, I do everything properly, so stay tuned for a PSA 8 and below. A lot of the cards look better than 8s. Believe it or not. But anyways, I want to get started, so I'm not talking too long. Some of these cards are very rare. So we got a Red Cheeks Pikachu 9. I'm not even going to bother saying 9. That was a Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. Charmander, Bulbasaur, another Charmander. Oh, whoops, that is an out-of-place card. Whoops. My mistake. Let me get it to focus a little bit. We got Alakazam. These are base set, of course. Everything is in order, so as you flip through the video, you will notice that it exceeds by the year each time, and by set. I do not have exact prices for some of these. I'm going to be putting up a lot on eBay as I go. More of the more rare cards and more expensive, of course, rare and expensive. Just to get some of them out of the way. There's a Zapdos, Dark Alakazam, Dark Blastoise, Charizard, Dragonite, I love that card, and the Doug Trio. So that was it for stack number 1. Onward to this big beef stack. Quite a few of these are pretty beefy. So guys, the reason why I am selling all of these cards is because if you haven't watched a previous video of mine, you know that I'm buying a house, and I'll basically be needing money to make payments and whatnot toward it. It's not cheap, and this is going to help me out a pretty good amount, as I have put a lot of time and money into acquiring a lot of these cards, and sadly I hate to see them go. But it's just a smart decision on my part to let a lot of them go. But once I hit my goal for sales and everything, I will hopefully be right back on track with doing some collecting. I'm going to be doing collecting still, regardless. It's going to be a lot slower, obviously. Things are going to be slowed down for me. Just plain and simple because I'm, not going to be spending any money, and houses are a lot more expensive. With a house, things break. Dishwashers, washing machines, dryers, a lot of that stuff costs a lot of money. So with that being said, I just need money set aside for anything that may break. That way I am safe when money becomes a problem, And that's exactly what I'm trying to prevent. House is really nice. It's new. It's not new. 20 years old is pretty new, actually, for a home. So that's always good. I'm really excited to get a move in. Sad about having to sell my cards, but I'll live. That Entei. Now, some of these 9s I may be keeping for myself. I just don't know which ones yet. But not very many of them I'll be keeping. I guess it just depends on what sells, how quick it sells, just the simple things. Unfortunately, you guys are probably going to want all the cards that I want to keep. So, just like with that in mind, like this Suicune right here is such a sweet card. A lot of people are going to want that, but I believe that one's already taken by my buddy that is local in the area that is collecting a whole bunch of Neo first edition cards because he's a big fan and he grew up on gold and silver Pokemon games. So he's trying to collect all them awesome Gen 2 cards. So we got 2 Light Arcanines. These are not cheap cards either, guys. These are like probably one of the top 3 most expensive cards out of the set. I mean, other than the Shinings, those don't count. Those are secret rares. Alright. Beautiful Charizard. A Mewtwo. I do have all these up on my or not all of them, sorry. I do have some of them up on my eBay. Like I said, I put up the more expensive ones. Oh, this one is not for sale. The Legendary Collection is something that I like way too much, and I'm still trying to complete the Reverse Holo set. And that was one of my big goals that I never completed, and, well, quite frankly, I would like to complete that and have that set for myself, just because it's just one of my favorite sets because of the insane pattern that they have on the set of cards. So I actually will be still grading cards, keeping some for myself and selling them and so on and so on. I actually just did a PSA Sendoff. I did not have time to do a pre-submission video for you guys, unfortunately, but I guess everything will be a surprise. Ete Collects actually sent, I think it was 13 cards, if I remember off the top of my head. But he sent them, and he wants them to be kept a surprise, so I don't know if he's just not going to watch my PSA returns video, or if he just wants me to leave the cards outside of the video so he could be surprised in the end. I'd like to show his cards on the channel, but if he says no, I won't, because I don't want to be rude. Very cool guy. I suggest going and subbing to his channel. Now, a lot of these Skyridge cards, that one is not going to be for sale. I actually just sent off another one for grading, believe it or not. Like I said, the Umbreons, I'm trying to get in 10s. That's obviously a 9. But when a 10 does come, that's something that I will be keeping for myself. Got that Skyridge, Celebi, the Charizard. And I actually sent off to PSA a full set of Skyridge and Aquapolis, not Shinings, Crystal cards. None of them are reverse, like this Charizard here. But, yeah, pretty cool. Now we're getting into some of the EX cards. I might be keeping the Team Rocket Returns Gold Stars, just because that's like one of my top 10 sets, top 5, top 10. I might make a video of like a top 5 sets or something, just because, I mean, I really, really do enjoy that set a lot. The artworks on it are incredible. Very dark looking, very epic. Got Entei. I might consider keeping the Suicune. I really do like that card. Got Kyogre, Regice. My very most recent obtained card is right here that I got out of a trade from my buddy. And man, I was so close. I only needed 3 more gold stars too, and I would have had the gold stars complete. They wouldn't have all been PSA graded, but would have been very close. Here you go. There's a nice card for you. A Mint 9 Plasma Storm Shiny Charizard. Very awesome. Got that. And I think I'll be keeping this one for myself. I don't know if anyone's got a 10 of the Split Earth First Edition Umbreon Holo, which is the Skyridge, essentially. But it'd be super awesome to get this in a 10 if anyone has it. I'd probably be willing to trade. Obviously, I can't buy anything, But everything in these videos from now on is sale only unless you have something really, really big off my wants list. Like a PSA 10 Umbreon of any sort. I would be willing to trade, but I'm not going to be making any purchases, unfortunately. Because money is a factor at the moment. And will be for at least probably the next 6 months. So we'll see how things go. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not just, a sale video. It is my PSA 9 collection that I'm showing you here. And stay tuned for the 8 collection, the 8s and down. And also keep in mind those cards may be 8s, but they are super epic cards. Most of them. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.